Are you a tank man who's tired of sitting behind a shield the entire game, waiting for your healers to heal you? Sorry to break it to you, cause they won't. Wormins. Luckily for you, there's a tank out there who can potentially fix both of your problems. Well, to start with, Junker Queen's primary weapon is her scattergun, which they greatly increase the spread on. It shoots 8 pellets and does 80 damage per shot. And combined with the extra headshot damage, she can easily shred tanks and take advantage of people who wander a little too far. Just make sure you're within 15 meters to do maximum damage with your scattergun. Next up, we have her passive ability, which is called Adrenaline Rush. And any damage she does with either her knife, aka Gracie, or her axe named Carnage, it will cause her to heal herself for however much wound damage she can inflict. So if you throw your knife towards an enemy, it'll do 80 damage on impact. Leaving the knife in them will cause them to be wounded for 3 seconds and do 15 extra damage. Jagged Blade is most useful for pulling targets closer to your shotgun, whether they're running away or they're hiding behind their tank. Also, an enemy tank is on your support troops. You can pull them away, causing them to re-target. Her axe does a whopping 90 damage on impact and wounds for 40 health over 3 seconds. The healing does stack, so the more targets you can hit with this, the better. Now, before we talk about her ultimate, we have one more ability to cover, which is honestly an extremely useful ability to have. Using Commanding Shout will give you 200 extra health and 50 for your nearby allies. You will all receive a 30% speed buff, and the duration lasts 5 seconds for yourself and 3 seconds for your allies. This is great if you or your allies are about to die. It can also counter certain enemy abilities, and Commanding Shout is a great way to enter or exit a fight when needed.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Lastly, we have her ultimate ability, which is called Rampage. Throwing her forward, just make sure you don't fall off the map, and any enemy in her wake will be dealt 100 damage over 5 seconds. And that is a wound effect, so you'll be healed the same amount. Also, all enemies affected by this will not be able to be healed during its duration. A great time to use this is if the enemy tank is low. This will cancel out all the heals and allow your team to secure the kill. And since the wounding effect can stack on multiple targets, you can use her ultimate to fully heal yourself in certain situations. But I would not use her ultimate lightly. Only use it this way if you really need to stay alive, or perhaps you need to get to the point in order to contest it. And as you see here, I even used it to escape a fight I was losing, but I would definitely not recommend doing that. Anyways, guys, that was it. That was my guide to Junker Queen. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you guys have any pro tips for me, make sure to leave them down in the comments, and I'll make sure to pin them. Also, like and subscribe.